What do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
The main cause of homelessness really is that it's lack of opportunities and
Is a thing we call poverty. See, poverty, it causes a lot of things. It causes crime, it causes homelessness, it causes uneducated, it causes ignorance, it causes criminal. If you just name it down.
just not enough jobs going out. There's no opportunities for people to advance.
I think drugs have a role to play with it.
Well, it might be, but
It's not probably.
no, I don't think so.
Liar. That's a lie. You's a liar.
Well, like me, I do that stuff once in a while because it frees my mind from problems that we face.
Yeah.
A virgin going into war and him chop after me and I block it and that's how I use my hand.
Jah love surround me. I know heathen can go.
Yeah, guys, so as you can tell from the title, today I will be doing a survey. So, guys, I have some question pertaining to the homeless. So, I gonna do some survey. So, guys, this are the next part of Make a Difference Jamaica, where I've been telling about. So, it's not just about cooking or story time. We also I gonna do some survey in the public. Well, I will be asking some questions to find out how best can the government or what do like people in general, what them would do if them were in the position like government and all of that make a difference. Like what would they do, the changes them would do, and certain little things that they want implement to help the homeless guys. So we are gonna find out from the people them in a Ocho cause as I don't know, a lot apart from Kingston, I think Ocho are the second of the most populated homeless people in a center apart from Kingston. So I'm gonna find out today. So guys, want to like the video, want to share the video. Chanel is behind the camera. She's an upcoming YouTuber. So want to know. Just go over there and show her some love and show her some support. Tell her say Javani J. Send her no. Yeah, and just give her strength, guys. Guys, we're gonna find out. So just watch what's going. Alright, so I'm here with
Tony,
where you from, Tony?
Ocherias.
Yes. Alright, so are you aware of the majority of homeless people in Ocho?
I mean aware. I mean by that.
Are you aware of
Aware of.
the amount of homeless persons in Ocho?
I can't tell you how much because every day I see new people coming to that place.
Yeah, but are you aware of it? A lot of homeless persons are in Ocho.
Yeah man, everywhere man. But Ocherias me know definitely.
Okay. So may I ask you just a few questions, not a lot of questions. So the first question I want to ask you, what do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
Is a thing we call poverty. See, poverty, it causes a lot of things. It causes crime, it causes homelessness, it causes uneducated, it causes ignorance, it causes criminal. If you just name it down.
Poverty.
Poverty. You know man don't have don't if you have a mango tree in the yard, they say next man have a mango tree in the yard, they begin to make you by night you go take it out and take one and fight and eat.
True, you know. Cause you would say most like homeless people them a poverty cause it.
Yes, poverty because them can't want a house for themselves, them can't have a good work. You know what I mean? They have so much bills to pay, everything must come to them. That's why enough of them just turn mad people.
Alright, so I have asked the next question now. What can we do to reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica?
What we can do to
What can we do to reduce
it to
Jamaica?
well the government have to directly use up the tax some of the tax money upon the people them won't have nowhere if go I won't have nowhere if live. Help them out. Just like how election come here come give them $500 $5,000 and say vote for me. Build up houses and for the poor that the poor can afford it.
You don't feel like the government will do that for Jamaica? Like the homeless.
He want to do more, he might try but he want to do more man.
Way more.
Way more because they have the money to do it.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like how much more?
About 75% more.
Oh God, so that means saying him not do nothing then.
And I can't say him not doing it, but he want to do more.
Way more.
Way more. Because listen, crime can't stop crime, you know. You have employment and liberty have to stop crime. You know what I mean? Let me say a man have when more like amount like him can sustain himself, paying bills them, then crime will stop. But crime can't stop unless you erase what you call it, poverty. You have to erase poverty and unemployment.
Alright, so but me notice you're there in a town and you're hustle. Like I this you do on a day-to-day basis.
Yes, I also because I used to play music, I run music. But you see, hustling is a thing where I started from my youth because Marcus Garvey say, self-reliance. So if you can't find something to sell, like some yam, banana, or something, or whatever, self-reliance. Don't depend on nobody to employ you. Because you can't fire anytime, you can't fire yourself.
True, makes sense. I like that. Alright, next question. So what role do you think the government should play in addressing the homelessness? So what role do you think they should play in addressing the homelessness?
Send out agents and make them find out where the people them come from, which part they want to go and which part they want to live. And understand? Send more agents out there. That's like how election time is send a lot of agents.
Send out more people out there.
Yes, to see, can find, yeah. Because government don't know how much people in Jamaica, can't guess. You understand? Every time they tell you say 2 million people, about 4 million people in Jamaica, can have people don't register.
True.
They live in the hills and they come out of the hills.
So like what percent of that persons where you send a register you think are homeless? Like what percent do you think? Because I know a lot of homeless people jump out of the system. Like what percent do you think don't register?
About 30% or so. Register. Can you have some remote area where nobody not to go, and people living like that and live off of them one, food. Nobody with no Burger King and no Kentucky call them the far from them. Not even see, there are people still not even see white people.
Up to now.
Up to now. Some people not even have quarantine in them place.
True. Alright, so our last question. Right. Now this question is for you and it's for the community that you're in. So what can individuals do to help reduce homelessness in their community?
As I say, each one help each one. It's the first time people, when you have a farm, it's everybody in the community come together and help you clean up your farm and plant up it. And then the next month term. So each one of you help each one. You see, if you have about 5 or 6 in the same house, you can't help all the brother and give him all one room or help him out. You understand? You help him out. Because none of you cannot really do it every day and gone, So if you can't do your work, Jah will pay we in the future come. As one man work, as one getting paid.
So each one help one.
Each one help one.
But then again, you have some community where the stigma is that once them see you start move a certain way, them start put you down. Instead of them help you, them just start put you right down.
Like I say, you have that, remember, God, it makes Satan, and the Satan power, and Satan, like him want overthrow him, what you do to him? Kick him out of heaven. So, you have garrison, which is bad. Yeah. And can't change. Because it done gone bad already. Unless you have to just wipe out them people and put it on different people. It's like if you do mathematics and the answer wrong, you rub it out and put in a different one. The right one too.
Alright, so I ask our next question based off of that. Listen keenly to that one now. Should the government increase funding for homeless shelters and service?
Yes, why do you pay tax? If you buy ice cement, you pay tax. If you buy a balloon, you pay tax. If you buy ice cream, you pay tax. So why government have so many tax and can spend it on the people? Because as we pay tax for if we get good road, hospital, teaching, and all these things, policeman, and all these things, so we pay tax.
So you feel like you could have done more to the homeless shelters?
Of course, government talking about billions and trillions, people talk about hundreds and thousands. So government have the money.
So why are they so like neglectful towards certain things where they know they're supposed to do.
Because of a Bucky Marshall mentality. Bucky Marshall mentality. The poor will stay poor and the rich will stay
They're
rich. So it's not gonna change. Look care where you put it.
Okay, what you do?
Look care what you do, it's not gonna change because it was done written. The poor shall be poorer
And the rich
and rich shall be richer. It has been written and said.
I want sad reality, you just saying, but it's sad, you know. But a reality, yeah.
You see, I can't talk nothing much about the truth and the reality because who feels it knows it.
You know what you say, yeah, shake, I work as a conditioner.
Yeah, me have a look and call you know what I mean, nerves problem because you work for hard work. We used to work with this big bag of goods, you know, and work very hard. So it's like I just give me a little nerves problem. But I take some bush for it still. It's worse than this. Yeah, but I just say in life there is something always come up to carry you down, you know. Because you're not gonna live too long. And if there's some type of sickness you have.
True, man.
That's where you go.
So you're based in a Ochi like every day?
Yes, man. Then I watch me live, man. I walk in distance, I live, you know. Walking
You live alone?
distance. Eh?
You live alone?
Well, in my house, I'm me alone, then my daughter are friend, but me have like stepdaughter while me build up house, living as I said, yard with different house. Yeah, but it's my place really too.
So like, you know, you would have consider yourself homeless or just a struggle?
Me don't consider myself homeless, me consider myself poverty.
Poverty?
Yeah. Yeah, the money, what we need, we live, can't get to hold it. As I tell you, say it's paid billions and trillions and 3 billions and them type of money the government talk about. You know, talk about hundreds and thousands.
So poverty is what you doing right now?
Yes.
So give me an example like why challenges you may face.
It's like, you know what I mean, I just say hands of time and all, just fulfillment of scripture, you know. You know, so the last days you go and say pitney have pitney, mother fight against daughter, father fight against son. So it was written, so I just say scripture fulfilled, you know. That's how it go. Yeah, fulfillment of scripture.
If you could have like changed one thing about your life, what would it be? One thing would you that say like if you could have just go back in the hands of time and change that? What you would have do differently?
You know, make everyone have equal rights and justice. Everyone have something to eat. Everybody can live, you know,
Independent.
you know what I mean, and don't have to worry about nothing. You understand? Because as I say, everything upon earth for everybody, you know. But you have some people, them alone want scrape. You understand? It's when the rain fall, everybody will stop and get wet up. When the breeze blow, everybody will get breeze. You know, when sunshine, everybody will see. When the moon dark, when the moon come out in the dark, everybody will see the moonlight. So if we could have just do the thing the right way, like how Father God said it will be alright. It will be no war, no confusion. You understand? But if you politicians don't want it for them friend and them family and the next man don't have it, it will cause a problem. It will cause commotion, war, violence, bad mind, negative mood.
Envy.
Yeah, and grudgeful.
Grudgeful.
Yeah. It will cause them something. You understand? So everybody for us know say yes, one of the right set of people them for run the place. You know say them everybody get equal rights and justice. That's how life run. You understand? It's a communist country. I don't say I would live in a communist country and I would say I would live in there, you know, because what? It's everybody in a communist country have to get shelter, food, clothes, education. You have to get it. Look on Cuba. Cuba get them people them educated and them get trained. Everybody turn soldier. That's if war come, everybody can fire gun and fight for them country. You understand? Every country, every world run like that, everybody would have live alright because there would be no crime and violence. Because you know say if you go out there and do crime and violence, you get crime and violence too. If you kill a man, you go dead. You understand? If you cut a man, you get cut. You get castrated.
More rules and order.
Yes, rules and order.
Someone ask you a question, man. You know what I mean? But like, this alone I said they just sell CD.
No, me have like chain in for tourists and something, man.
Oh, like
Necklace.
homemade necklace, so you
Yeah,
make
yeah, yeah,
with
yeah.
beads and things like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, man.
Mm, yeah, that guys. So, I'm curious to know, like, what caused this notice you have injury?
Yeah, as me actually say, it's just me and a virgin going into war, and him chop after me head and me block it, and that's how me use me on 1996, 6th of August, Independent Day, 1990, about 31 years ago.
So, where is that virgin now? Still alive? Or?
Well, in the prison, he come back, you know, and I hear say that like some friends of mine attack him, and I don't see him again. I don't see if he delete or what. See,
So, if he say contribute towards the nerves,
no,
different problem.
it's a different thing. Like me, I say, just hard work and work walking in the sun and sell things. You know what I mean? The sun kind of dry your energy, you know. And
Me like it. So, you just say, you say Marcus Garvey say, once a man have something for himself, nobody can fire him. I like that because I see him in my kind of program, man. As I'm saying, I try to have one thing, so nobody can take it from me. But like, what you have to say to the people, them, like, because even though you have this condition, I see they still a hustle. So you think it's a individual thing where some people just don't want to do no better.
yeah,
Enough of them not have this disability where you have.
yeah,
But they not try.
you know, you see, your mind control your body, you know. If your mind say go over there, so yeah, go. If your mind say don't go, you don't go. Some people have mind which them just want to beg, them just want to hand out easy.
Yeah.
You understand them? They don't really want to do no work at all, or farm hustling. So the mind they tell them to do that, so them just dip on sidewalk and beg bread. Just say not one of my children should dip on sidewalk and beg bread.
Sure.
You understand? So it makes sense you depend on what a beg next man and work hard feet. And you beg. We are beg all the day too.
Sure.
You understand?
You have a phone?
Yeah.
Alright guys, so you have a phone. Well, hopefully we see you around next time and we can talk.
Yeah.
You know, that other person is watching channel, so you never know what can.
The number is 859-2031. 859-2031. I'm out.
Respect, yeah?
You must say,
Yeah, things.
yeah, man, that one, you know, I mean, for all the nice people, them, and the hardworking people, them, and the good people, them, you know, and the reality.
Your song is are you right?
No,
Alright,
it's
go ahead. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
no man is an island. Oh yes, no man stand alone. Treat each man like a brother. I remember, each man dream as your own. Now you need one another. Oh yeah. And we all must try to be friends. Each man has a brother. And remember, each man has a friend. You can't live in this world all by yourself. No, oh no, you cannot make it on your own. Just as sure as you try to make it by yourself, you're gonna wake up and found you're gonna need somebody else. No man. Oh yeah. Love you.
That is it. Yeah, guys, you know. So, guys, want to know support him because him sell bead and thing, you know. So, want to support him. You want to show them a bead. Guys, sometimes when you come in and watch it, you support him. Him walk and sell bead. You see him bead them. Yeah. Support him, guys, please. Yeah, him sell bead and CD and show. You know. Yeah, man. Just give me support, guys. Thanks. Alright, so I'm here with.
My name?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Beverly.
Where are you from, Miss Beverly?
I'm from in St. Mary.
Alright, so are you aware of the numbers of homeless people in Ochias?
No, I don't aware of them. I don't.
You know, there's a lot of homeless persons in
Right.
Ochias.
Right. There's a lot.
Alright, so I'm going to ask you there's some basic questions like, why you tell me what would you do It's me. If you were to, Alright, so first question, what do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
Well, no, it's not mental health. Well, the main cause of homelessness, some of them really not have nowhere, and the government need to build a place to put them in because they have shelter for homeless people.
So you don't think drugs have a role to do with it?
Oh, oh yes, like the mental health, mental. Yeah, drugs also have a lot to do with it.
Sure? Like give me an
Drugs,
example.
them smoke too much marijuana, and them take like in Uchi here, they might take coke and other drugs, so all kind of something, so them can be homeless.
Okay. Alright, so I have a next question. Alright, listen to this question, Kid. Now, this is in your own opinion.
hmm
What how can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica in your opinion? How
Well,
can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica in your opinion?
in my opinion, I think they should build an institution for them and take them off the street.
But like what kind of institution?
Well, institution where them can stay for a little time and like it's a rehab thing and them get their meds and all of that.
You know anybody like personally where you know homeless?
Me see people on the street not really knowing personal, but me see people on the street, a lot of people, mentally ill people on the street.
And what you think in a year one way when you see them, like what you think you would have do for like help them? If you could have helped them, like if you were in a position to make a difference, like what you think you could have do for like help them?
Well, me not gonna say me could have helped them, but them have family member we could have do more for them, right? Because the family member not playing a role in their life. So most of them have family, so the family, cause you can't even leave everything on the government. hmm
So you think if some of them family should step in and do better?
Yeah, the family could step in and do better.
So I have a next question for you, Axel. What role do you think the government should play in addressing the homelessness?
Well, the government should play a role. Let me tell you the role what he should do. Him could have an institution and them come in with them family and talk to the family about the problem that them have, right? So it could have reduced more than most of them on the road. Because too much of them they in a OT on the road. That's true.
A lot of them, bro.
A lot of them they on the road. It's too much.
Alright, so this a question now. This question is for you individually, like in your community. Like, this is for you. What can individual do to help reduce homelessness in their communities?
As I said, the family.
So what you think the people in your community can do to help reduce the homelessness?
As me said, the family for play a role. So if the family
So you don't think you have something to do with it?
no me not think say me have nothing to do with it because
In your community me are talking like so for example say for instance in your community you see one homeless person. What do you think you can do? You like what I can do. It don't really matter if it's a person or not, but what you think you can do to like make a difference?
ay, this a question really hard because me just think say the family should have do more and take them off of the road.
Family.
Other family me think should have do that.
So yeah, so you know nothing to do with it.
No, if me have a homeless person, they would not be on the road. If me have homeless person, they would not be on the road. Because from them homeless, me I go try look for them, carry them go to the clinic, let them get their medication and them in my care. Right? Me not go just take up the responsibility. It's the only thing me can do if me pass by and them need something. Me give them, but me can't put them nowhere.
So like you wouldn't take up like the responsibility to
No,
say
me
like
not gonna take up that responsibility there.
so like one of them have a cut, you wouldn't like
No, that's different. That different. You understand that
no, I
different?
mean like say you see him on the road and he cut him foot or chop off or foot or rotten off, you wanna help him.
Yes, I could.
But
We
are you
could.
alone not take up the responsibility at that time because you have to go find this, find that
That
and
would
the
not
family
matter
have
to
left
me.
him.
That would not matter. Because if you help somebody,
Yeah.
right? You just give a helping hand.
Mm-hmm. It's fair. One more question.
Ah, go away. With the far.
Alright. So I have a question I know for ask you. Listen. Alright. Should the government increase funding for homeless shelters and service?
Yes, he need to do. He need to take that part.
Yeah.
He need to do that.
Sure?
Yeah, he need because there are a lot of homeless people on the road, and some of them causing danger to other people, even kids, the mentally ill one. So he need to do more to take them off of the road, build shelter for them, find food, and sanitize and all of that.
So like as on a scale of 1 to 10, like how much you think the government had do? Give me a percentage.
Me no know where the government really do, because I see too much of them. A majority me see upon them, and as far as I heard, me hear so Bellevue not even in a place again, right? So them really need care, them need all of that. The government more for fun and deal with that.
So you feel like the government had do like around 5%
Maybe a 5% him not do much.
or less?
I don't think him doing much. He's not doing much. Him need to do more for them.
But give me an example like much, like give me an example.
Maybe he might do about 140%. Something like that.
Alright,
But
so what you think, what you see and what you thinking could have do, like put in place? Like what?
like it's a shelter, him need a shelter for them. Institution for mentally ill people or homeless people, him need to do more. He need to do more. Right. Look about them, like America, and then them can. Right. Because America is like a place like this. Them take them off of the road, them beat them, then look about them, but them stay in at the institute for 3 or 6 months, and then them let them go back. So you need to do something.
Well, alright. Valid. Respect here.
My daughter, yeah, thanks. Yeah,
Daughter.
yeah, my daughter.
You want?
No, she have to go far.
Alright, yeah. Alright, respect here.
Yeah, alright.
Alright, so what do you with Big Shot? Where you from?
Watch ya.
Watch it.
Yeah, man.
Original from St. Ann?
Yeah, man.
Alright, so are you aware of the homeless population in St. Ann, especially Ocherius?
I only for them there, I want to fix up and straighten up. I don't know where I go. And just look and see where I go and see how it come.
Like how much so? Can count? Yeah, give me a number.
We can't count because every day them come and watch it. Every day, every single day, there's a different one. So then a limit, I can't count.
Good amount.
Good amount. So every day them come here. Tomorrow you see a next one, next day you see a next one, next day you see a 2, you see 3. Where them come from, you don't know.
True.
So them new in a watch it on and all them new.
True.
So we don't know them whereabouts. So just look and see where I go on.
True. Alright, so I'm going to ask you some question, Big Shot. Alright. Alright, so the first question I'm going to ask you, what do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
Well, people don't know where to go. They not live nowhere. They not no choice. So them have to the road feet. Cause them family now help them. Most of them come from good family, bro. But I feel like they don't come from good family. Most of them come from good family. But what? Family turn them back and them neglect. And them choke themselves. So when them choke themselves, that's it.
You think drugs have a role to play in it?
It depends, Because some man now, if you take the drugs that calm them, So it all depends. Some man drink rum, some man take the coke, while some can't manage it. So while see it, some take the road. So I deciding there. So if you just wolf slowly and so what go on.
Alright. Alright, so next question we want to ask you. How can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica, in your opinion? So in your opinion, how can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica?
Well, if you tell the truth now, I won't lie to you. The best thing for do now, if you could have find them one and two, have somewhere to put them, you see me get them shelter, so that they can get meals to eat, properly meals, you know what I mean, and can bathe often and change regular. That them want. You see me, they don't want it more. I just comfort them need. Somebody they can talk to or run joke with. That's that them want. They don't want it more.
If it's a society just neglect them or just left them.
Exactly, because society even passing by road, society never see them. Real thing me I tell you. You see me? So that have a role for play in a thing too.
True, man. True, man. Alright, so next question. What role do you think the government should play in addressing the homelessness?
Alright, man. The government should play a big role in a thing too, no? Because what is now? Remember saying, every local thing them look up to the government for do things, you know. You see me? And but I feel like them are idiot, no. Most of them don't have sense. Them brain are gone. You see me? So I look towards the government to help them, but the government not help them. So what them have to do, just take the road, take rum, smoke cigarette, and so you go. You can't better than that. I scan to them. No better than that. Better there, no, but I scan to them, no better than that. Because they don't throw up themselves, then nobody if you assist them. You see
So
me?
what do you think the government should have do? Like put in place? What kind of infrastructure you think the government should have put in place for the ones them who still a struggle, a try to overcome? Some of them might have addiction, some of them might just homeless. Like what infrastructure you think the government should have put in place for the ones them who really are try to help themselves?
Well, if you tell the truth, what the government should do, you see man where I try and the one where not try are two different persons that you know, that you have to know, you know. So what is now? You see one where I try, only thing you have to do, you know, just encourage him, give him something to do. At least you see him try, he might push out effort. You see me? So when you give him something to do, him brain at ease, at this he might do to achieve a thing. And if word come to pass and achieve a thing and him feel good about it.
Give an example like what you mean, give something to do.
Watch this now. Suppose man is a skill man. Suppose man can do like mechanics. Suppose he can do like mason work. I'm brain no gone. You see me? So anything you good at, you give me.
In a theme like
In a fame life, can can do it. If you
makes sense, guys.
If you can do it professional, you have it in a head already. So you still do it. You see me?
Sense.
Yeah. Yes,
I
bro.
like that. That make a lot of sense, guys. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so I have one next question for you. Alright, so next question, right? This a question now for the government. Like, what you think, in your own opinion? Like, what kind of support service do you think the government should provide for the homeless individuals? So, like, what kind of support system you think the government should provide for homeless individuals?
I feel like the truth, you know, people want comfort, bro. I just that people want comfort and food to eat. People want comfort. When a man get comfort, a man good. All if a man have no money, and he get comfort, to good. That's the thing, the real thing. I tell them. So the government, if the government can build up thing for the people, them can give them a little comfort. A man watch TV if you have 100 year or 40 year. A man can sit down and watch a TV, you know, watch news and see what go on in a different country, what go on in a different world. That's all a man want. That's all they want. They don't want it more. It's comfort.
Because you know, as a inner street man. So guys, them man are inner street man. Them the inner the street, so them know how the street run.
Yeah, man, we live in a street, man. 7 days a week we live in a street, man. So we know what go on in a street. Like we do all the maths long time, you know. So we know what go on. You see me?
Alright, so the next question I know kind of similar but it's different. Should the government increase funding for the homeless shelters and service? So should the government increase funding for the homeless and for like them for the homeless shelter and for the service, you know? Like,
yeah, man, me think so, man. If you step up on the thing, man.
why?
Because what is now? When a man homeless now, bro, look on a man homeless, you walk in the street and nowhere to go. And if you, as a government, can take him up off the street and put him somewhere and can eat 3 meals a day. He can bathe, have a properly shelter. He can look on the TV and see what go on there. A joyful that, a happiness that. Man don't want nothing more. And if not no money, he can cut in 10 and watch news. That man want, bro.
True,
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I real talk, man. I have to do maths, bro. I do maths, I have to do maths, bro. And I do anything.
Yeah.
Serious time we living in now, you see me?
True, man.
So homeless and want to step up government, step up on the homeless,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Step up, man.
Improve their shelter and
Yeah, man. Yeah,
make it
man.
more comfortable,
Imagine
more
that.
relaxed.
Imagine a man watch TV for 40 years and a man can cut into and watch our television. And I work go on a different country. A joyful that. You know that a joyful happiness that in a man. All the man have a dollar in his pocket. I want to tell man, government step up, please and thanks.
Alright,
Respect, yeah, bro.
That is it. Hold on. I have one more question for you. One more, the last one. So the last one. So this question is for you in your community, right? So what can individuals do to help reduce homelessness in their communities? So what you think in your community where you're from, what you think people can do? The individuals them were in your community, including you, what you think?
Well, if I tell you the truth, you know, sir, them can do it, but them not do it, I tell you that straight. Them can do it, but them not do it.
Why?
Because here what right now. You see more while, a man beg a man a thing, a man game, but how much time a man not get a thing? How much time a man not get a thing? Because a man beg a man $100, man a this a first if we get $100. So in a little community now where them there, more while ever say, yo, well, let's go and do a little thing. More while you don't want to work neither, but what is that? You give me a bills. A bills is a big man. You see me? So when we're in a village, now we're in a village, I will see them regular and often. We assist them and deal with them good because some of them head not gone, Some of them you can reason with and laugh with, you know what I mean, and buy them all a cigarette and say, yo, look more. And they say, yeah man, look more, bro. And they say, I'm going about them business again. So you go.
So yeah, so basically some people diss them first before they help them.
Some, not everyone, not all. Because when I say, as when I say, a one can give a thing, but how much time I give?
True that.
More while a man give a thing, and this is the first one you give and say a joke, my man. You see me? Yeah, because see homeless now more while they don't understand what I go on. So them this the homeless and say a joke, my man. You see me? And they buy them a cigarette and cigarette my bills and tell them look more. That's it, bro. Real life we live in, man. And a joke life, man. A big shot at that, man. Anything come after a copy, remember me tell you that. That's the depths.
Respect, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Alright. It's Andrew. What's going on, man?
Well, nothing much is going on, but everything is okay.
Sure.
Not really, but I'm good though.
So what's new with you?
Well, there's nothing new. I've been doing some work around the place,
You get any clothes? You get what kind of clothes?
No, I got these.
Just these?
Well, I have another set to wash.
So how is the shelter been?
Well, shelter's okay. In fact, I got this from them. Yeah,
Yeah, I noticed.
yeah, but
But are two different foot of shoes, sir.
yeah, I did that because the other ones are tight.
Too tight.
Yeah, so I these are my first shoes that I got.
Yeah, this one is perfect.
But I just put the right one.
She's a YouTuber. Chanel.
Oh, Chanel. Um, good.
No,
But-
just you're coming out.
I just want to say hello to the
Subscribers.
subscribers. I want to say hello, and you guys are great. You're great too, man. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Andrew, a lot of persons, well, them basically I hope say you make a change,
Yeah, well.
until you're ready for
Mm.
a change. Well, I'm gonna get to cook this week, so that's why I'm
Yeah, I
still-
noticed you didn't come around yesterday, but
I'm gonna get to cook, guys. A lot of persons ask me, how me I walk them ask me. I'm gonna get to cook, so.
yeah, well, you guys are great in that you look out for people who need, so that's a good thing. But if you don't have it,
Yeah.
that's good too.
Yeah, if we not have it,
Yeah, if you can't afford it, well, you can't afford it.
No, I wouldn't say you can't afford. It just never get happened this week because everybody busy. I just yeah.
Yeah, it's a holiday
Yeah.
season, weekend, so
Everybody just go on the right, Mr. Andrew, and hold up your head high.
yeah, I am trying to do that, and thank you guys for hoping that I do, and that's great.
But since I was there, might as well me ask you some question.
Hmm.
That's well, because you might think I don't know how you might can't be able to answer them, Mr. Andrew. So guys, me go ask Mr. Andrew them and see. Okay. So these are some questions I put together. So tell me what you think about them. So what do you think the government what do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
Well, the main cause of homelessness
in
really
Jamaica.
is that there's lack of opportunities, and there's just not enough jobs going out. There's no opportunities for people to advance. You know, so I think that's one of the causes.
I think drugs have a role to play with it.
Well, it might be, but
It's not happening.
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But people, people go out there and, well, like me, I do that stuff once in a while because it frees my mind from the problems that we face.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So next question: should the government increase funding for homeless shelters and services?
Should the government increase?
Funding.
Well, that could be an option, increasing fundings and creating jobs.
Shelters
When
and
they do
services.
that, they create jobs, for communities. I think that if the government increased fundings to to for the homeless, it also creates jobs because then they would have to find people to run centers and stuff like that, and if they increase fundings, they can get fundings to acquire a place, like a land, and then they would increase jobs by acquiring like work in terms of building homes. Uh, once they build the homes, that creates jobs. Once they create jobs by hiring people to run the homes, it's creating jobs. But
So in your own words, do you think the government of Jamaica is doing enough for the homeless?
well, I don't want to say that. Maybe the homeless situation hasn't been put out there, and once it's put out there, then they can go about seeking to strengthen it.
So you think they're not aware of how many homeless persons are in the streets? You don't think they are aware?
I think that they may be aware, you know, and but perhaps not enough. Like, how should I say? What are the people that represents each government? Um, but not.
PMPs and
All right, that's PMPs, but the counselors are not aware, like what they should do about that. Like enough counselors is not aware, and once we get a representative to go in there and make it be aware, right? We need people in Parliament to talk about the situation. Let it be known to all representatives. Then they could see about going about helping us. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think that there's not enough verbal assessment on our situation, you know. But I like what you guys are doing. You know, you guys really go out there and let it be known, you know, to people abroad, and in turn, people who listens and watches, they really feel what's going on, you know. So people are being aware.
Well, good thing.
Well, I wish I had a more defined. It's really a surprise that you asked this question, but I wish I had a more defined explanation on what should be, but I don't. You know. Yeah.
So in a week, me have come back down here and get a haircut.
Okay. Thanks. And a shave cut.
Yeah. So maybe tomorrow. Check it and get a haircut.
All right.
I think about that.
I think that's great.
Because I cannot look like this, Mr. Andrew. No?
Yeah.
It's not good. Knowing that say you're grown and you're help people. They say you have to get party and thing. So that's why I'm the one Mr. Andrew get a haircut, guys. Because him grown and him get orders for the party. So at least he will look more presentable.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Thank you.
It's a good idea. Or...
It's a great idea. Yeah. And I would, if I had the resources or the funds to do it, but I just can't get the resources right now. You know, just enough to eat. You know. Thank you.
That is it. Alright. Alright, so what do you have?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name? They call me Ricey.
Ricey. Alright, so Mr. Ricey, are you aware that Ocherius has a lot of homeless persons?
Yeah, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. Enough.
Like how many?
Me can't count, but a lot of them, you know. Especially when you go up in a clock, I come like every day you see a new one.
True. Alright, so me conduct some question right here, so I just want to ask them, like, if you were in a position where you could have like make a difference in terms of maybe it was a mayor or something to do with governments, what would you do? Alright?
What you say that again?
No, me I ask you a question then. You just tell me what you would have do if you were in a position to make a difference.
Well, the difference is like, well, I try to
No, me I ask you a question then.
so
you ready for your question then?
well, I try to find somewhere for them.
Alright, here's the question now. What do you think is the main cause of homelessness in Jamaica?
Well, me tell you, some of them lazy. They don't want to work. Them don't want to do nothing at all. Them just lazy. Them don't want to work. Them don't want to do nothing at all. You understand? So me feel so that's why. Because if them try to do something, them would have somewhere. You understand?
But they don't want to do nothing at all.
Them don't want to do nothing.
Lazy.
Yeah.
Like all lazy, like a scale of 1 to 10, like all lazy.
Huh?
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, like all lazy them be.
Well, some of them are like about, you have give them like about 6%.
6%?
Yeah, because right now what them want to do, I just more time you see them just want to stand up at one bar, one high place where them just a rub out them and me go. and just want beg. Them not try to work and look somewhere for themselves and them thing. You understand?
Alright, so next question. Good. Next question me I go ask you now is, right, now you listen to this carefully, How can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica in your opinion? In your opinion, how can we reduce the homeless rate in Jamaica? In your own opinion.
Just find some work for them.
Like how?
Find build one place where you can put them and try to find some work and give them. Yeah, man.
But like you say work, like what kind of work?
Any work I work,
Any work
If
or
I
work?
if I am to buy some sitting and give them and go and work and sell, just like what I do. Them can sell bag goods, Them can buy some things and work and sell same way and achieve something.
Alright, so now my next question to ask you now. Picture a scenario, so you are the Prime Minister of Jamaica, right? Just picture that. So you are the Prime Minister of Jamaica, right? Now, I ask you the question based off of this, right? What kind of support service do you think the government should provide for the homeless individuals?
What kind of support
system
do
you think the government should provide for the homeless individuals? So what kind of service or support you think the government should have provided if you were in a position like you were the government, or as I say you're in a some form of politician? What kind of support system you think you would have provide for them to help them?
Well, I don't know. Just try to find some work, get them.
You're not really sure.
Try to find some work, get them. If I'm to buy something, get them, let them go and sell. Try to find one job, put them in, like anything. If I'm to go cut one yard, cut some yard,
Just do something.
or try to do something. You understand?
And what's your name, sir?
My name? Original Ricey.
How old are you, sir?
Right now, I'm 63.
63. Good, me like your advice. Good advice. Yeah, man. And I sell yourself, don't you? Also.
Right now, I also me hustle because I have one car up in the market there. It mark round town taxi.
Yeah.
Like me do selling. Like them time I sell juice, right? I buy like some other things and sell, like I buy some slippers and walk and sell. Alright, more time I just shove out some load from the market, like people come by and I just shove out them load at bus stop or taxi stand and and them thing there. And I do delivery service, like somebody would want something at KFC or Burger King, and I do it and we make a money. So the one them where you see now so them can make a money same way.
So,
you understand? Yeah.
You have any kids?
It's a one me get.
Boy or girl?
A boy. That one.
That's nice. Ever been married before?
No, sir.
Well, respect for your time.
That one, I'm married, but I'm not married right now. Because if I have a woman, I'm supposed to work, and I don't work alone, and my woman not work, go work. Understand? No. It don't make no sense, because one hand can clap. And if I have my woman and I work, she must can do something too. Understand? Not one now go do the finance and just want everything, I know I do nothing. Now go work.
Respect here.
Yeah, man, every time.
Respect for your time, man.
Yeah, man. Bless up, yeah, man.